to the AFC North. Last year, the Pittsburgh Steelers won the division. I expect that to change this year. I believe this is Baltimore's year. My own personal feelings on this is Joe Flacco and John Harbaugh, Ray Rice. They picked up Vontae Leach, who's a great fullback, and may actually make Ray Rice's stats go even higher. I also think that Pittsburgh is aging a little bit, and you know, quite frankly, I'm just not a big Ben Roethlisberger fan. Mike Wallace, Hines Ward, good but not the great receivers that we're used to seeing in Pittsburgh. Troy Polamalu and Aaron Smith both have to stay healthy this year, which they didn't do last year. I'm just not a big Ben Roethlisberger fan. I would follow that up with Cleveland, who I actually believe are on the rise.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a big Colt McCoy fan. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
I root for Colt McCoy, and I think he's actually a pretty good quarterback. You've got Peyton Hillis, who had an incredible year.
Him.
And
he was great in fantasy.
Won me a fantasy league and got himself on the cover of Madden, which means he's inevitably going to get hurt. So
if that ever comes out, hurry up! I need another year of Henny.
The Browns have no playmakers on D, none at all, and you'll hear that a lot from me this year because it seems like there aren't that many true playmakers in defense in the NFL. I can't explain that, but it feels like the balance of power has shifted over to the offense. And then finally, Cincinnati's back to being the Bungles of the past.
Yeah.
They're going to have to break in Andy Dalton because Carson Palmer's just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I quit. I feel bad for Marvin Lewis. He's got a little bit to work with. I actually like a lot of their backups. Jordan Shipley, I think he's a very good possession receiver. Chase Kaufman is an underutilized tight end, and they might want to break him out. And I love that their defensive line is going to include Jumpy and Frosty. Jumpy Gathers and Frosty Rucker will be part of their defensive line rotation.
Yeah, that's what the fans are going to be, Jumpy and Frosty.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's Stuart Pace. I don't know if you can see that in the background, but he's actually set up jerseys in his own name.
Hey, if you didn't catch on by now, you're really not watching this program.
So with Palmer, you know, throwing in the towel, stopping the fight.
You're throwing Andy Dalton to the Wolves in that division against the Pittsburgh and the Baltimore defense twice, and he's got A.J. Green. They've never played together. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, A.J. Green might turn out to be a very talented receiver, but they've got a lot of holes to fill, and I don't think Marvin Lewis is going to make it through the season.
I have it just a little different. I have Pittsburgh first. Baltimore lost Todd Heap, which was a big target for Flacco, and I love Flacco. I loved him coming out. I was hoping Miami would grab him when he came out. I think he's a nice, big, smart quarterback. He doesn't really make a lot of bad plays for you. I like their running game more than Pittsburgh's running game, but in the end, Pittsburgh just always somehow finds a way to win, and until they unseat them, they were both 12-4 last year, so really it's a flip of the coin. I think they're a mirror image.
They're actually they're probably my favorite teams to watch play each other right now. It's rare these days that you really get jacked up for a regular season game early on, but you can be Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and it's just...
Yeah, it is. It's rock'em sock'em robots. You know, if Ed Reed's healthy and Polamalu's healthy, it's two of the most fun guys to watch ever.
Yeah, and they're safeties, two Hall of Fame safeties. You don't normally think of safeties as being fun guys to watch, but they're guys you're going to remember 10, 15 years from now.
So we both agree the bottom half of the division isn't great, and then again, it's just a matter of Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, Baltimore. So there you have it. That's your AFC North.
I think the one thing we can agree on is Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think they may look, bad against Miami, if that's at all possible.